Hello, and here's a video on how to build, I guess. Very briefly, we're going to be covering the elemental damage types and what you can make. There are various ones which you can make in this game and various ones which have various different uses. I'm not going to explain what they will do or what they're useful on. Instead, I'm going to let you play about with that. So, here is electric combined with toxic to make corrosive. Awesome. You can then make electric combined with cold to make magnetic. Right. Then we have toxic versus electric, versus cold, and we get viral. Next up we have heat with electric to make radiation, and then we have heat and cold to make blast. Each of these have their benefits and their downsides, and each of these can be incredibly useful. There is one more, however, that I did miss, and that is going to be gas, which you do with heat, and toxic. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 elemental types. There you go. The next question someone asked me was, how do you build and why you build a certain way? Let's take a look at the stats for the dredge a second. You can see the dredge has a 50% critical strike chance and a 20% status chance. So how would I build the dredge? Please note I don't have a potato on the dredge, so this is not going to be strictly accurate or true. But you can see I'm going to put duration on for more damage, and then I'm going to be focusing on the crit element of the gun. So we're looking for the crit, which is going to be you and you. And then we have 9 points left over, which means we can go with something else. In this case, probably going to go with, I don't know, heat. That's how I built the dredge. It's a crit-based weapon with elemental damage now attached to it, which you can add one of the other elements on top of it, and bada boom, we now have a weapon that can do high damage on crits and also applies elemental damage. It's that simple, really. You just need to look at what a weapon does and just play around with it and decide how you're going to be building it. You can put some luxury mods on here if you really want to. Say, for example, you didn't like the reload, you could put that on there. You would require a former, but you can do it. Like, you just can do it. It's not a problem. I probably should put a form on the dredge, but, you know. So how do I build warframes, and why do I build them certain ways? Loki, I want to stay invisible for the longest period of time, so I went with high duration. I've also included prime flow, and I've focused on efficiency, and I've also included corrosive projection as well. The last mod, because I'm not going to be using the radar, would be, where is it? If I want it to be fully stealthy, I'd go with hushed invisibility, and that's my Loki build. This build is focused around staying invisible as long as possible and using my abilities just to do spy vaults. Honestly, there's nothing really else to say. I will say there are a couple interactions between certain weapons which are important to know. For example, the Sonocore. The Sonocore says it does not have any status on it. This is not true. at all, and I'll show you what it will do. I don't have the Sonicore attached. Oh well, what we'll show you is we'll show you what the dredge can do. Not very much. For anyone who's curious why it's not doing hardly anything, it's because I don't have any elemental damage on this, and as a result, I'm not going to really do anything to the bombard, but you will see it does quite a bit of slash damage to him, especially when it gets through to his health, which is very, very good. I think that will show you something, that slash damage and elemental damage is pretty strong in this game. There's something else to take into consideration. Slash, puncture, and impact all have their own uses, and they all have their own interactions again on top of the elemental damage, which is why they can do certain things. Let's show you the Sonicore, I guess. Alright, so here's the Sonicore. Sonicore is mainly a blast-based weapon, and it's mainly impact-based, so what can it do to this bombard? Whee! It's going to be up there for a while. You see, I didn't do much damage to him, but I did kill him by making him go up into the air. Because that's a lot of damage to take very early on. That's a lot of damage to take in general, if I'm honest with you. Let's try that again. Let's full health bombard. Took a decent amount of damage that time. What I'm trying to say and trying to show you is elemental damage and damage in general is extremely important. And there's a lot to learn in this game. Thank you for watching. See you again next time.